Yeah, once again, welcome everyone. And thank you so much for joining in today. And this ad was not one of a typical Facebook ad, right? Where you have the person coming in talking about their programs. It was simply a gratitude picture and a post. And yet you decided to be part of it. So it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I only wanted to attract genuine crowd, right? Right crowd, right people, like-minded community. And thank you so much for showing up today, right? So can we get started? So I think some of you have shared which city are you from and what do you do. So Isha is saying that she's a wellness coach and she's looking forward to this as she wants to grow in her career, time management issues that she's facing. And also she's stuck at one place and looking to earn big money. I think it was big money, right? So super. I think everybody can see everybody's chat. So please change your chat settings to meeting group chat. Otherwise, only us, the hosts, will see your messages. And please do make sure that we don't spam unnecessarily, we don't share unwanted links, we don't send one is to one message to other participants. Let's make the most of today's meeting and let's get started. Are you super excited to understand what this gratitude challenge is all about? Why did I start this challenge? And why did I decide to have this live orientation session? Right? Super. Thanks, Isha. Thanks, Bakshish. Thanks, Neha. Thanks, Girish. Super excited. All right. Even I'm excited, like all of you. Okay, Lucy is from Bangalore. Great to know that. Right. So, what happened? Why I started this challenge? As you have seen in the Facebook ad, I have written that last year was very challenging for me. In personal life, very challenging. My mother fell sick. My brother had to go through a lot of business losses. So I couldn't do anything professionally. And I was just traveling back and forth between Bhopal, Nagpur, Bangalore, right? And in this entire year, I got two TEDx talks, one in the month of May, and I was not sure if I could even go and be a speaker, and one in December. And that is where I have been telling everybody, my friends, that 2020, I just want 2024 to get over. It has been really the toughest year in 49 years of my life, right? And I just wanted to get over. That is what I said. And when during one of the moments of reflection, I realized that 2024 was the most fulfilling year for me professionally. I didn't go out and reach for business or work, and whatever I wanted, desired in my life since I started my speaking journey. And even before that, from 2012 onwards, actually, I wanted to be on the TEDx platform. And I tried so many times and nothing happened. And everything happened on its own accord, right? I mean, last year, I got two TEDx talk. And as I said, I wanted to uh, speak on entrepreneurship. I wanted to teach IITians and IIMs. I'm not from IIT, not from IIM, but I just wanted to share my entrepreneurship insights with IIT grads and IIM. And again, I got a requirement, right? Inbound call, right in the comfort of my home from Times of India group, if I could record content on entrepreneurship for executive education program of IIM. IIM all over India. It was a 3 hour recording, right? Similarly, another company, HCL company, it's called Goovi. They also reached out and they wanted me to record content on entrepreneurship for engineering graduates, and I recorded 6 hour content for them, right? So what I realized is professionally it was so fulfilling, right? And in that moment I realized that I forgot to be grateful, right? And in that moment I just had these thoughts flowing that I should do this gratitude challenge, because when everything goes good, right, um, probably we don't cherish a lot of when everything is happening as per the way we want, right? And suddenly life certain life what is the storm of life comes over, we forget to be grateful for what we accomplished, right? And that's why I started the challenge. And the challenge was all about just sharing a gratitude post in your own Facebook or Instagram or your WhatsApp group, just sharing of what are you grateful for in 2024. And then I would want to give you something because you participated in my challenge. I wanted to share the Kindle version of my book, which you would have got in the WhatsApp communication that we did, right? So how many of you actually took advantage of that ebook? Did you get access to the ebook? Did you join the course, the Udemy course? Were you able to sign in? If you have accessed the ebook and joined the course, just type yes in the chat box. Ebook, just write ebook or course. Okay, Bakshish ji, you could not. Okay, no problem. I will. Only thing, because the Kindle version was valid for 1 month, we have to reactivate that free once again. And Udemy courses also, I could create only 30 days link, but I'll recreate again. So no problem. If you were not able to access the ebook or the course, don't worry. I'll share them again with you. Mobile number is different on WhatsApp. All right, Urvi. No problem. Don't worry. If you have not, all right. All right, no problem. If you have not accessed the I'll tell you which ebook and which course. In fact, today I want to give you some more extra courses because you decided to show up for this event. You're giving your time to me, so I also want to give you something useful and valuable in return. मैं बताती हूँ मैं बताती हूँ Is it okay to do the session in English, or anybody wants me to do a mix, English and Hindi both? Mix, ठीक है. Anybody here who does not understand English? किसी को इंग्लिश नहीं आती है यहाँ पे? मिक्स में करेंगे. ऑल राइट, ठीक है, इसको मिक्स में कर, विल डू अ मिक्स, हिंदी और इंग्लिश का मिक्स करेंगे. So I prepared something for you guys. So the what happened was people started responding to me on WhatsApp. आप लोगों ने मुझे मैसेजेस भेजे कि ग्रैटिट्यूड चैलेंज में पार्टिसिपेट कैसे करना है. तो देन आई एंड बहुत सारे लोगों ने ऐसा मैसेज भेजा कि मुझे हमें ग्रैटिट्यूड चैलेंज में करना क्या है. सो आई थॉट द इंस्ट्रक्शंस वर नॉट क्लियर कि आप कहीं भी पोस्ट करके हमें स्क्रीनशॉट शेयर कीजिए. वंस यू शेयर द स्क्रीनशॉट, वी विल गिव यू माय किंडल वर्जन ऑफ बुक, ई बुक, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप बुक, एंड आई विल आल्सो गिव यू वन कोर्स इन यूडेमी. बट बहुत कम लोगों को वो इंस्ट्रक्शन समझ में आया, या वी वर नॉट क्लियर इनफ. सो then I decided कि why not do a live orientation session, and then why not make it a interesting challenge. So मैंने क्या किया है, आपके लिए 21 days का challenge बनाया है. And before we get there, I prepared some myths about gratitude, and there is an agenda. I'll share my screen and let's get started, right? So yeah, I'm just sharing my screen. आप देख सकते हैं मेरा screen? Is my screen visible to everyone? Let me see your responses. Yes, super. So आज का agenda क्या है? Zen mode. I don't want to use this. All right. All right. So can you see my screen? And I hope I love working on mind map. It allows to put a lot of thoughts at one place. So size बराबर है text का. Are you able to read it? Are you able to read it or take a screenshot if you wish to? Super. All right. Size is okay. It will be great if you change your chat settings to meeting chat group. Otherwise, only I am seeing your message. I'm okay with it. But if you are sharing something interesting, let's let the group also have access to it. Right? So I just gave introduction to the gratitude challenge, right? I mean, why I started this challenge. And I strongly believe that gratitude isn't just words, and whatever I am sharing with you, these are my own experiential insights. Okay, what I mean is that when I'm making any statement, it is just not read somewhere, heard somewhere, but I actually experienced it, right? That gratitude is a portal to deeper self-awareness, okay, and limitless abundance, and also a step in your spiritual transformation, right? So we will discover how, right? So basically, before we dive in detail, let's debunk some myths about gratitude, right? So what are some of the myths about gratitude, right? And then we will also look at how this challenge works, the 21-day challenge that I created and what you can expect. Then we will have Q&A, and also I have a special thank you gift announcement, right? So let's look at some of the myths about gratitude. I think somebody is annotating the screen. Can you stop the annotations, please? Yeah, thank you. Right. So, what's myth? Okay, do you have any myths about gratitude? I mean, do you, all of you here in this room, thank you so much for joining once again. And those who have joined later, hi, I'm Vandana Mehrotra. I'm founder of Social Venture Solutions. And I have about 28 plus years of work experience. And in the last few years, I have been doing a lot of business programs. And this is one of a challenge that I created. And I'll share more about me later. And let's get started. I'll request people not to, Pooja, how can we stop annotation? Because there are some things that are being written on the screen. So we may have to stop. I think there's an option to stop annotations. Can you help me with that, Pooja? Right. So, okay, let's debunk some myths about gratitude, right? So, mostly when I hear gratitude, mostly it is about the good things of life, the big things of life, right? So, is it true that we should be grateful for only big things or good things of life? Do you agree that gratitude should be expressed only for the big things or good things of life? If you agree, say yes. If you disagree, say no in the chat box. Super. Right? No, beautiful. Thanks, Rosaline, Saikia, Hema, Priya Kumari. Thank you so much for your responses, right? So, what the truth is that gratitude comes from appreciating even the small moments of your life, right? A nice cup of tea, a conversation, or even such kind of meetups, right? Or just you see a stranger with a beautiful smile, right? So I don't know if you heard that how Steve Jobs used to follow this gratitude ritual. Every morning he would look in the mirror and ask one thing: if today were my last day, would I be grateful for how I am living? That's a very powerful question to ask, isn't it? And that helped him make some bold choices. Right. So the, even I also believe that the hardest lessons of your life often lead to biggest breakthroughs. And I'm not just saying that, I'll share some of my life stories to help you understand this point, right? So I used to be a hockey player in my school days, national level hockey player. And in my school team, I was captain. But when I used to play district level or state level, I was not in the 11 also, in the team of 11. My sir would make me sit in extras. And I would hate sitting in extras because I was a good player, right? And then in one of the senior nationals that happened in Chandigarh, one of our core player, so I generally used to play left out, I mean left extreme position. If you understand the game, there are right side and the left side of the game, so I was always in the forward line and playing left out, left extreme, right? And in one of the matches, the our right out, right extreme, the girl who used to play, she fell very sick. And that day, my sir asked me to play right out, which I never played even in practice matches. And you know what happened? Because I was used to playing in the left, I was practicing on from the left to score a goal. There was always that 1 second that you have to turn the ball and then hit it. I while playing on the right, I always had the ball with me. And I saved that 1 second. And within 3 minutes of starting our match, I scored 3 goals. And what it did to me, I was selected for Indian trials team. Right? I was a junior, I was in 10th class, but in senior nationals, I got selected for Indian team trials way back in 1990. Right? So I was so sad. I would always be crying that I was made to sit in extras. But then the biggest breakthrough came when I played something that I never played before, right? And I used to feel very sad sitting in extras or not, and not being given the opportunity to play in the top 11 players, right? So that is one such lesson. There are multiple lessons from my life, right? And I like to stop screen share here because I'd like to uh, see all of you while I'm talking, right? So I will also share the story of, I also struggled to get a job post my engineering in 1996, and then it took me 3 years to get into TCS, Tata Consultancy Services, as a software engineer. I was doing some odd jobs here and there. I failed written tests and interviews. And somehow I can call myself a struggling job seeker post engineering, because I was from a private engineering college. There were no campuses at that point in time. And I was working as a lecturer in my college, and I didn't enjoy teaching at all, because I thought people who don't do well in life become teachers. That was my limited mindset way back uh, in life. And that's where I was very sad, because though I was working, I had a job, I was not happy inside, because I thought that my potential is something and I'm doing something else, right? And then finally I got into TCS, and then I got good work exposure, and then I went on maternity leave twice, 2003 and 2005, and I was given the lowest rating in the bell curve normalization, the appraisal system, right? So that same job which I struggled to get in the first place, right? I was very unhappy being given the lowest rating, though being a performer all the while. So I simply resigned without anything in hand, because I was working emotionally, very emotionally invested with my organization. And then I didn't know what I'll be doing. I just simply thought I'll take care of my babies, and I just did not felt respected in my at my workplace, right? So I simply resigned. And then I didn't know that evolution of an entrepreneur was waiting to happen, right? So your the hardest time of your life are your biggest and greatest breakthroughs, right? So that's how I see when, and whatever odd jobs that I did for 3 years, that made me a performer, because I could bring diverse perspectives, diverse skills that I acquired into what I was doing as a software engineer. And that made me stand out with other peers in the organization. Being a teacher, my public speaking skills were well. I was not afraid to speak in front of crowd, right? I became very organized. So many things, right? I gather. So no, nothing goes ever waste, right? And then evolution of an entrepreneur. Why I say, because from 2006 until 2017, my husband and I started 7 diverse businesses in IT, non-IT, B2B, B2C, franchising, retailing, education, entertainment, jewelry. So many businesses that so there's a lot of diverse perspectives that I can bring on table with the experiences my life and my businesses have given me, right? So isn't that true that your challenges, your biggest challenges, right, become stepping stone to your biggest breakthrough, right? And hence, we should be grateful for whatever challenges life has thrown to us, right? Do you agree with what I just said? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? I am not able to see your chats, right? So Vijay is saying gratitude is key of abundance and grateful heart attracts miracles. So true, right? Yep. Thank you so much, Bakshiji, right? So again, I'll go back and share my screen, and let's look at some more. There are a lot more stories. This one I'll skip in the interest of time, right? Some other time we will cover that, right? So very important, so insight that I want to share with you is that the universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you need to grow, right? So all these challenges that came up in my life or are coming in your life, they are helping you grow. Either they are making you strong or they are giving you necessary skills, right? so that you be what you have come here for on this planet to do, right? Leverage your skills, your capabilities through these challenges and unlock your potential to live a quality life, or your professional potential to achieve great heights and contribute, right? Or your spiritual potential, right? That what you have come to witness in this life and grow stronger and ascend to next level in life, right? So if you agree, type in the chat box agree, right? So there are some other myths about gratitude, right? While I'm waiting for your responses, how to be grateful when having a toxic family? All potential gets waste. I'll address that in the Q&A, Gunjan. Thank you for. All right, let me address it right here. Naval says agree, right? Well, I understand it can be really difficult when you have a toxic family, right? All potential get wasted, agree, right? But you always have a choice, right? To see, there is a very beautiful uh, quote that I had heard somewhere, that change the changeable, right? Change the changeable. What you can change, you try to change, and accept the unchangeable, or you accept what you cannot change, and withdraw yourself from the unexpectable, right? Sorry, withdraw yourself from, yeah, withdraw yourself from that which you cannot tolerate, right? Where you cannot tolerate, right? So you have a choice to make: continue to be in the toxic family, or make a choice, a strong choice, right? I see many single women very happy and living life to their full potential. So sometimes, as in a marriage, you blossom as a couple, sometimes you blossom as an individual, right? So if you have a toxic family, either you change what can be changed, or you be in acceptance of what cannot be changed, or make a choice to withdraw yourself from something that is unacceptable, right? Again, the answer is with you. The choice is yours. You always have a choice to make, right? Of course, the potential gets impacted, but life is making you take a decision that works for you. If being in that environment works for you, great, be there. If not being in that environment works for you, you will have to make a tough choice, right? So, can we move on to the next myths about gratitude? I have also heard many people saying that gratitude means ignoring your problems, right? When we say you should be grateful for this, you should be grateful for that, just by making gratitude statements, we are trying to ignore our problems. Is that true? Is that true? Right? So, gratitude is not about pretending that everything is perfect, right? It's not about pretending everything is perfect, right? It's a way of finding light when in your dark moments, right? So, now, just like one person asked here, toxic family, right? If that is your dark environment, life is giving you a moment to find light in that dark moment, right? Find your voice, find your freedom, right? Make a choice. Is that the message? Isn't that whatever statement I just made, right? See, these words are not just words, they are energy, they are vibration. The word light itself is a great vibration. When you say gratitude, that whole word gratitude is an energy. It's an energy, it raises your vibration. So it's about finding light even in your dark moments, right? So you can always be grateful for what you have while you are striving for more. It doesn't mean you have to settle. Gratitude doesn't mean settling. How many of you agree that gratitude doesn't mean settling? Type in the chat box, not settling, not settling. Type in the chat box, not settling. Naval says not settling, not settling. Thank you so much. Saikia says not settling, not settling. Saika, I hope I have pronounced you correctly. Monali says not settling. Thank you so much. I'd love to hear some more interactions from all of you, right? And it just means that you are thankful for what you already have while working on what you want towards your greatness, right? All right, so let's move on. I think Oprah Winfrey is a great example as because she often credits her success to gratitude, right? Because she often focused on what she had instead of focusing on what she lacked, right? So I think these are some of the stories that what the point that we are trying to make here is just not our our thoughts. Some successful people in the world have implemented it, right? And we can take inspiration from their stories. Also, gratitude is not just an emotion, right? So so basically gratitude is your action taking, right? Because you are expressing that in the form of writing in few words or in the form of saying it. And research so shows that people who maintain their gratitude journal or express gratitude, they experience higher levels of happiness and low levels of stress up to 6 months. So it makes sense to continue gratitude as a habit, gratitude as an attitude. And that's why our 21-day challenge is all about making gratitude not just an emotion, not just feeling it as a vibration, but taking action, right? So my the 21-day challenge that I'm going to be talking about is all about taking action. And let's see what this 21-day challenge is all about and how you can make the most of it, right? So there's one more myth that gratitude means just saying thank you, but I think I've already covered that, and it's not just a words. It is energy, it is vibration, and it helps you ascend to higher levels, right? So gratitude is an energy exchange with the universe, right? So when you are grateful for what you have and what you would like to have, so there are two things here. You be grateful for what you already got, or you can be grateful for what you want, because it is an energy exchange with the universe and it will help you get what you want faster, right? So when you deeply feel gratitude, what it does, it rewires your brain so that you can magnetize abundance, and it strengthens your connection to your own higher and highest selves. Because your subconscious mind always wants to give you more of whatever you associate deep emotions with, right? So that's why it's a very deeply felt emotion, right? So things that you associate deeply with yourself, your subconscious mind wants to give more of that. If you if you are, if you all happiness kind of moments, if you associate deeply, you will get more such occasions, more such moments. But if you associate lot of dark moments deeply, heartbreaks deeply, right? Life keeps giving you that because it does not understand whatever you have associated deeply with, it starts giving you more of that. So it's better that we associate things that make us happy, things that reduces our stress, things that bring us joy. Associate deep emotions with that. So your own subconscious mind, your own connection with your higher and higher self empowers you to get more of what brings joy to you, what brings peace to you, right? So gratitude in a way is one such way to associate deep emotions and keep getting the desired happiness that you desire in life, right? So on that note, I have a lot more personal stories to share, but at this point in time, I am simply going to cut it short. uh, okay, let me cover at least 2 points here because these are important. That my spiritual journey started with gratitude. Way back in 2012, I went back to my school and college, and thanked all my teachers and that place that made me whatever I was. But while in school, while in college, right, we don't value that much. And even when I graduated and I did not find a job, I somehow blame my school and college for that, right? And my upbringing for that, my parents for that, right? Complaints, a lot of complaints, right? But in that moment when I had fulfilled some of my materialistic desires. I was doing well in life. I had started businesses. So my first venture, my IT company, was super successful. And by 2012, I had four businesses, and I was doing very well in my life. And that's where a shift happened, and gratitude became a stepping stone to my conscious spiritual journey in this lifetime. Right. So I went back to my school. I thanked my teachers. If I couldn't find them, I located their homes. I went to their homes and expressed my gratitude. Right. And I realized then when I graded all my complaints to gratitude, life had so much to offer me back. Right. So here, for example, when I was angry on my employer, right, for giving me lowest rating, but unless it hurts the most, it does not give you the necessary transformation. Right. So because I was deeply hurt, right, I left my job. And then what happened? My professional life took actually it just took off to next level, right? Even exponential growth in my 18 years of entrepreneurship journey. 10 years I worked as an employee, right? And then as an employee, if I have issues with my employees, right, as an employer, like when I became an entrepreneur, I have employees working for me, right? So when I realized that every time we have to train them, and they're not doing this right, that right, they're this issue, that issue, right? So that complaining mindset, right? That I don't have the perfect stuff. I need to keep training them again and again, right? But the moment I realized that these guys are giving me core years of their life, right? Everything shifted. I started, okay, they became part of family, and I knew that I have to keep training them. That's part of my responsibility because they are giving their 4 years of life to me. So across all our businesses, our core team, the people who joined us in the initial years are still with us. Very few people leave us and go in our businesses, right? And one important thing was we had some disrespectful clients as well, right? I mean, in our IT company, we had one client who would call us at 4 a.m. in the morning for fixing some issues. And then they would not attend to us even till 11 a.m. We are sitting in the lobby, then the reception, and they would not even bother to come at 4 a.m. They would call us at 4 a.m. And it's like, we just simply kept aligning to them until the time we realized that it's okay to say no to their business if they are disrespectful to us, right? Then complaining, instead of complaining about the client that, oh, this client is really bad, they make us come early in the morning, right? And they don't give us attention, they squeeze us, they are not giving us what they owe, they're not paying on time. So instead of complaining, it helped us take the decision that, okay, we don't want them as clients. It's okay to lose business, right? And that's how we dropped them as our clients. And years later, they came back to us again, right? Because we stopped complaining. And instead, we were grateful that it helped us take decision that what kind of clients we don't want to work with, right? Because they are taking away piece of our peace of mind. They're causing unnecessary stress. They make us feel so disrespected, right? And we don't want to be around them, right? So at least we took that decision, and we are thankful to them because we never allowed those kind of clients to enter our life ever again, right? So gratitude, complaining, you all convert all your complaints to gratitude, right? That way it helps you live a peaceful life, right? All right. So, with all that said, I hope you are enjoying the session so far. If the session is going good for you, type in the chat box, going good so far. So, going good so far. GGSF, going good so far. If the session is going good for you, I'd love to hear your comments. Ma'am, will you be sharing the recording? Yeah, we'll share the recording. Yes, we'll sharing the recording. Yes, thanks Gunjan, thanks Naval, thanks Bakshish, thanks Bishani. I see some more new people responding. So thank you so much and welcome to this program once again. we are yet to start the details about our challenge. I just want to set the context, right? So before we go further, a short story of a monk, right? Very powerful story. I loved it, so I want to share with you that once a seeker asked a monk, how can I be grateful for everything? Just like we are saying, right? We just make breaking myths about gratitude and grade your complaints to gratitude, right? I mean, um, how can you be grateful for everything, right? So the monk replied, step outside, and the sun shines on all, right? But only those who stand in its light feel its warmth, right? If you are sitting in a dark room, even though the sun is all shining bright, you cannot access its light, right? So gratitude is the same. Step into it. And that's where the 21-day challenge, where we will step into gratitude. And thank you so much, all of you. It's because of you writing to me that what this challenge is all about, how to participate in the challenge. I decided to create something like this. Initially, it was just your gratitude post and my thank you gifts to you. But because so many of you started writing to me, I just felt that I need to do something about it, and that's how I'm starting this 21-day gratitude challenge. And as challengers, if you would like to be part of it, more than welcome. Happy to have you in my community. And I'll now be sharing with you what this 21-day challenge is all about. And after that, we will do a small gratitude exercise today, because since you have decided to show up, you're still here. I want you to have some tangible takeaways as well. So today we will call it day zero, right? And we will do a day zero gratitude exercise before we leave the session today. But before that, let me cover, because the session is going little ahead of what I planned. So I don't want to miss out on important things. So let us complete that first, and then we will do our exercise, right? So what is the purpose of this challenge, right? The purpose of this challenge is to shift the energy of our community towards abundance, positivity, and deeper self awareness. Basically, it's a step towards knowing yourself a little deeper, right? Connecting with your higher selves, right? Bring a lot of positivity in your environment, in your family, relatives, office, wherever you are, in your office, if you are an entrepreneur, right? And all of this leads towards your, I think it leads towards monetary abundance also. But being happy, being at peace, having less stress is also abundance, right? So that is the purpose. And then what we will do, participants will be sharing gratitude posts in our WhatsApp community and inspire others. So I'll be sharing the link to join the WhatsApp community. So what we need to do is, you every day for 21 days there will be a theme based gratitude. I will show how it works, right? And you have to post that. And to make it interesting, I gamified a little bit, so that it is like little fun. It should be a good process, it should be a fun process, and we also transform in some way, right? So let's look at how it works. So what you need to do is, total duration 21 days, platform will be WhatsApp community. And what you need to do, what the participants need to do, you can either share one gratitude post every day for 21 days. This can be in the form of an image or simple text or a video or a combination. You can just create a Canva post, or you can just write as a text, or you can get creative the way, or you can make a short video, or you can simply record an audio and send, right? And the goal is to reflect on something you are grateful for and share it with the community. Now, if I leave it open every day, it becomes very difficult for people to channelize what I should be grateful for. So what I decided is, we will have a theme every day, and on that theme you can express your gratitude. Make sense, right? If it makes sense, type in the chat box mkms makes sense, right? So because we are going to gamify it, we are going to be having some prizes, right? So you participants will earn based on their creativity, consistency, and engagement, right? So the more points you earn, the higher the chances of winning. And we don't have the top scorer, the first, second, third. No, all of you can be a winner here. All of you can score, because winning isn't, the scoring is in terms of points. So all 20 people right now, we are 28 people joined, but I think some people dropped out. So whoever is in the challenge, if we are 10 people in the community, no problem. We will run the challenge for 10 people, no issues, right? So I'll also show you that for the entire gratitude challenge, we generated about 1600, and I'll show that to you. I'll just show that screen to you. For this entire gratitude challenge, we had about, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? Can you see this software? Right? Can you see this chat? Right? I mean, we had about 1675 people who participated in the gratitude challenge. I mean, the Facebook ad they saw and they downloaded whatever, right? There are a lot of chats and everything, right? And about 53 people registered, more than 50. I think by the time we started, it was 60 odd people registered for the webinar. 28 plus decided to show up, and now there are 18, 19 of you still there, right? Thank you so much for commenting, Naval, Saika, and Bishani ji. Thank you so much, right? So the point is that I'm also looking for only serious people who really driven and want some transformation, desire some transformation in their life, right? So what we will do is the points will you will earn based on your creativity, consistency, every day one post. The point system I'll explain now, right? And there are no top three winners or the number one winner, right? It depends on the points you score, right? So quickly I will show you uh, what each of the day will contain, right? So each day there will be a theme, and we will reflect on something that aligns with it, right? So for example, today is day 0, and we will be doing a small exercise before we wind off the session today. It's called gratitude beyond time, right? And then that becomes your day 0 post in the community, right? So day 1 I have a post called gratitude for self, and I'll not be sharing each and everything because this is what you will experience in the session. I'm just trying to give you an outline here that every say the day 2 is gratitude for health, day 3 is gratitude for nature, something gratitude for relationship. Like this I have worked out an entire 21-day schedule, right? So let's keep some elements of curiosity for the challenge. So that's how the entire 21-day challenge is outlined, right? So the format in which you have to share in the WhatsApp community, either a normal simple text post, or a photo, or it could be a Canva image, or your video, or it could be something inspiring that inspired you and for that you are grateful for, right? Anything, or you can do a combination, or you can even do an audio. I have not written audio. You can just simply leave a voice note if that is easier for you, right? And tag the challenge. Probably we'll drop this because we are not doing it. This is on Facebook, so we don't need this. Only just sharing your post. Now, how the point system work? Okay, just type in the chat box. Are you understanding until this point what needs to be done? If you're understanding what needs to be done, and just give a tick, right? Yes, understood. Just type you. Yes, yes, yes. That also works. Yes, understood, right? What needs to be done? You've understood. I'll appreciate some more responses. Then I know that you're listening. Thanks, Naval. I know you guys are there and listening, right? All right. Thank you so much. So what we will do is we will every day theme based. There should be a gratitude post for every post that you make. You will earn 2 points per post. So that means across 21 days, if you are posting daily, you can earn 42 points, right? So this is one post per day, 21 days into 2 points per post, you get 42 points, right? And then you can engage with others post. If you comment, like, share your thoughts, like in the, just don't see, if you're just giving emojis, probably I'll give you 1 point, right? That is what I decided. 1 point. If you're just giving emojis on the post, but if you are actually writing and saying what you liked about their post, and it triggered something within you, right? Then you will get 2 points per post. So minimum 3 posts if you engage with, right? So what how many points you can collect? Minimum if you're engaging with 3 posts, right? So I haven't accounted for the emojis, but I will account that, right? You will be getting about 2 points per post into 3 posts per day for 21 days, you can accumulate up to 126 points. There is no limit here. I'm not limiting to, you can only comment on 3 posts. You can comment on as many. Suppose we are 20 people who join the community and are part of this challenge, right? This is the first time I'm organizing this challenge, and I would like to continue this. And I really I'm thankful to all of you, because you are the trigger for making this happen, right? So I'm planning to do it once every 3 months, because the entire 1 month will go in this, and this is going to be a free event, right? So what and capturing the point system and all, it was little. We'll see what to do about it, but I'm super excited about this, and I think in a way we are trying to build uh, raise collective vibrations, and raise collective consciousness as well. So probably that is what is driving me to make this happen. So when you engage with the posts, right, minimum 3 posts, if you engage, these are the you can, and you do it every single day, minimum 3 posts, you can gain up to 126 points, right? And if your post is creative, right, if your post is creative, right, you did something different, you spent a little more time to, instead of just writing I'm grateful for the best family I got in this world. Okay, but we would like to know what is it about your mother that you like, or you want to be grateful for, right? That, for example, my mother, she was a hard worker. My father met with an accident, and she gave her entire life to us. She used to make tiffins. She never bought even one sari for herself or one jewelry, or she did not even have her bank account when she was in her younger days. I think she's just gave her entire life to us, and she worked with so much honesty and integrity. I think those are the values that I imbibe from her. She was always a giver, and she was Annapurna. Anybody would come in our home, there was always food for anyone in the home, right? So I have learned some good life lessons from her, and for that I am grateful to her, right? Now that, if you have a post like this, right, it tells much more than I'm grateful to my mother, simply writing that statement, right? So if you make it little more personalized, share your own life experience, it becomes, you also, it helps you reflect deeper into your own life, right? That is why I said it raises your energy. It is a deep self awareness exercise also, right? So if you can do that, then you will get 3 points for making a creative post. Actually, I want to make it 5 points, not 3 points. I'll make it 5 points, because just now I realize the importance of doing this, right? So we will have, now who decides whose post is creative, right? So, well, I'm the boss here. All right. No, no, it's not like that. I thought that maybe we can choose some two or three, or maybe five. And I don't know if in community we can do a poll. I think we should be able to do a poll. So what we will do is we will select the best posts for the day, the creative ones, and all of us, right, can post and vote on that, which gets the number one, which post should get 15 points. If you, I mean, it's not the only one post should get 15 points. If there are five people who have done creatively and you want to select all five, we give 5 points to all five of them, right? So it just, the whole system is designed to encourage, to give. We should not have any feeling of scarcity here, right? So I hope that makes sense, right? So far clear, so far good, so far so good. Just write S, so far so good, SFSG. Type in the chat box SFSG. If it is so far so good, just type in the chat box so I know you are there and you're enjoying this. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bakshish ji. Thank you, Saika. Thank you, Naval. I'm the same people responding, but I do appreciate that. It will be great if others also start responding. Um, it just makes this whole thing very engaging and interactive, right? And it feels, thank you, Rosaline, it just feels worth the effort that you guys are putting, that I am putting here, to make sure that we build something, we do something that is not for us but for others. But in a way it's for you, because it is helping you get more self-aware, it is helping you attract abundance, it is helping you connect with your own higher and highest selves, right? So that's about it. Now I do have some bonus points to earn. All right. So if you are sharing a personal experience tied to the theme, right, you get 5 points. if it is a personalized experience, right? So a creative post, 5 points, personal experience post, 5 points. And if you do this for, I'm just assuming that across 21 days, even 3 times you have shared your, the points that I have listed there are minimum points, right? One can earn. And I have considered that even in 21 days, there are only 3 times you have done a creative post. Okay, there are only 3 times you shared your personal experience. Then that those are the minimum number of points that you can gain, because I have some gifts and some giveaways uh, for the people scoring high points. That is why I just put a structure that if you do this much, minimum this much points you will get, right? And if you're inviting a friend to join the challenge, then you get plus 5 points, right? And if you invite 3 friends in a duration of a few 21 days, 15 points straight away, right? Now, how we will track the points? That's a very good question to ask if you're thinking about it. And well, I need your support. I have thought some things about it, because it is a lot of work to see everybody's post and everybody has posted or not. So I'll try to see how we can automate that, right? So I will come up with something while we are on the challenge. Either we can have a Google form and you can upload, and my team can just verify, cross verify, and you can say that I have made my post today, I have bought new friend. If you can also track your points, that will be great, and we can also cross verify, is easier than trying to manage all of this from scratch. So I'll need your support there, right? So now, what are the prizes and rewards for doing this, right? So you, minimum scoring, not, this is not minimum scoring, this is top scoring, right? So if you're scoring 301 points and above, if all 20 people in the group score 301 points and above, you will get a free one-on-one session with me. And generally, I price my one-on-one session for my business things. It's generally priced at 10,000 for one session, uh, but you will get it free. Whatever it's your personal issue or your business related issue or your spiritual things that you haven't discussed with anybody and you're looking to discuss with someone who can understand what you are going through, anything for your personal, professional, spiritual growth, you can just, you will be getting a free one-to-one session with me, right? So I don't want to put a price, but it is important to put a price so you can understand the value of it, right? Because I've done a lot of things in the past where people, if you don't put a price to it, people don't value it. So that is the reason we have to just put a price to things, right? So, and so if all 20 people score 300 and above, all 20 of you get a one-on-one with me, right? So it's up to you. And those who are scoring between 210 to 300 points, you will get, so basically I've published 3 books, one on entrepreneurship, one on self discovery, and one a self help book, recent book. That recent book is called Everyday Wisdom. um, I think that the Kindle version will be live soon. So those who are those who are scoring 200 to 300 points will get the Kindle version of my latest book called Everyday Wisdom, Mastering Common Sense, basically. Plus, you will also get access to all my Udemy courses. I have 8 Udemy courses. They are business courses. What's relevant to you? There are a lot of experiential insights, right? And I will also be doing a 3-day program, which I'll be pricing for my self-discovery, that you get free access to it, right? And those who are scoring 300 and above, you get all of this, 1:1 plus all of this things, right? And those who are scoring between 100 and 200, you will just get the Kindle version of my book, Everyday Wisdom, right? So it's up to you how much you want to score. See, I showed, just by commenting on 3 posts, you can get 126 points. I showed you how above, right? So it's very easy to score points here, and I've kept it relative, assuming that best, you across 21 days you are able to give 3 best creative posts. You are able to engage with minimum 3 posts daily. You are able to share personal experiences maybe across 21 days just 3 times. Maybe you are able to bring only 3 new friends. Maybe, and even if you don't bring, that's all right, right? Those are just point system, right? So I made it very easy. So the points are between 100 to 200, 200, and this should be 200 to 300. it is supposed to be 201 to 300, and this is 301 and above, right? And all the participants, if you are not scoring, if you're scoring below 100, then you will just, everyone will receive a certificate of gratitude mastery. I run a company called Social Venture Solutions, and from my company, I'll be issuing you certificates, digital certificates, which you can print and place wherever you require, right? So what needs to be done, right? Just step into this, say yes to this challenge, right? And join this challenge, because gratitude is not about getting more, it is about seeing more. This whole challenge is designed to help you see more, right? And as a thank you note, you will get more, right? But see more, right, in your own life. That is why personalized stories, that is why engaging with others post, right, learning from them, and what your life has given you so far, seeing more, giving you a new lens, a new perspective to your life, right? So that is the purpose of this challenge. I hope this challenge sounds interesting to you. If it sounds interesting, type in the chat box interesting. Thanks, Preeti. Thanks, Hema. I hope this point system and this challenge is interesting enough. All right. Thank you so much, Neha. Thanks, Hema. Lovely. Right. So what you need to do now? You need to. Um, I had taken a picture of my books for you. I don't know what I did with it. Let me see. Anyways, I had taken a screenshot of all my books to show you guys here and give you the links, but I don't know where I placed it. So I'm just going to, we'll go with the flow. So there are two communities that I have created. One is attitude as in gratitude, right? So for here, you have to join this particular. I'm sharing this link in the chat box. Yes, some of your messages are coming just one is to one to me. So this is yeah, 21-day gratitude challenge. Now, because I have written 3 books and a lot of people are interested in my book reading event, because one is to one you guys have written to me, and these are free book reading. Everything is free here. Okay, I have nothing to sell. I'm not selling anything. So don't be afraid of anything that will be sold to you. So there's nothing that is being sold. So this is the community link to join the gratitude challenge. And if you would like to be part of my book reading events, these are also free events, right? So I'm also sharing the link to join that. So this is a book reading. If you are a continuous learner, you love reading books, you would learn to listen to an author who has written a book, right? So this is a book reading club. The first one is our gratitude as an attitude, the 21-day challenge. So since I have shared the yeah, I found my books here. They are here, right? So that is where. So let's go step by step. So gratitude challenge, I plan to do it this year at least 4 times, once every quarter, once in 3 months. And this you can keep joining again and again, and we can always grow our community by inviting new set of people who want to make gratitude as an attitude, right? And then the book readers club that will happen monthly once. Now I have books on business, I have books on self discovery. I have just one book, but because there are published book is one right now in business insights, but other 2 books are in progress. So that is why, but what is published, we will do a book reading for that. So I write books on business, entrepreneurship, self discovery, and self help books, right? So the book that is published is called You Can Do It. It's available on Amazon. If you just go and type this, you can see it on the Amazon. Rather, I'll make it little easier for you guys. Okay, I'll just make it little easier to go back and look at this, because this mind map you will not be able to see later. So I have my website, vandanamehrotra.in. Now, if you come on this website and if you see these are books here, right? So these are the 3 books that I'm talking about. And if you click on this, you will get the Amazon link. You will get the other details, right? Just to see, because I just want to make sure that it is published. I'm just showing it as a proof that this is published. So this is the book on entrepreneurship, published in 2016. This is a book on self-discovery, which is published last year, January, 27 January 24. And this is a book which got published on 13th January 2025, right? So these are the three books that I'm talking about, right? So there are other books which are work in progress. So that is why I'm creating a book reading club. So you can continue to have these book readings once these books are also published, right? So these books are all on business, experiential business insights. um, then there is this one book on self-discovery. It's called Awaken Your Divinity Part 1. And this is the book which I just showed you. And Everyday Wisdom, this is my latest book. And this is what I'm giving as part of the challenge. Um, um, Once those they, because it will take some time to, I think another week for it to get published on Kindle. And then once we have the link, I'll be sharing the free Kindle version with all of you, right? So these are published books, and there are some books in progress, right? So the link to join, I think I've already shared the link to join the gratitude challenge as well as the book reading club, right? So that's about it. How much time do we have? um, right, so we are good right now. We still have 15 minutes to go. So let's do our challenge, the gratitude exercise. So I just want to end this session with a note that your greatest growth often hides inside your greatest loss, right? So don't be a great fool, just be grateful, right? So these are whatever quotes I have shared with you. These are the words that have flown through me, and I feel happy to be able to share that and put it in words to you, right? So now, for as a thank you note for all of you who are here, right? I want to give you access to some of my courses on Udemy. The Kindle book actually, because it is published through Notion Press, that's a separate publisher. All my Kindle free links have expired on 30th, 31st January. So today is Sunday, so I'll have to request them to again make it active for one more month. So once I have them, I will share it in the community that you have joined. Udemy courses, I have many courses, so I was not sure which courses are relevant to you, right? So for the time being, what I have done is I have there are some courses where content is very generic, right? You can evergreen content, right? So what I have done is I have um, just created a free access coupon code for these three contents, right? So what I will do is I'll share these three links with you. So what this course is about, if you are a non-techie entrepreneur, or if you want to understand the language of the digital world, this particular course will help you understand that. The second one, this course is about 9 hours. I cover a lot of experiential insights from my business and share with you, right? And this, the last one, experiential business insight, they are also, it's also a 6 hour course, and it has lot of digital strategies uh, for business, powerful growth strategies, mindset shifts, right? So I am not sure which one is relevant for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share all, right? Yeah, no problem. You can leave. Thank you so much for joining in. I will be sharing these links in the community also, and I'm sharing it right away for people who participated today, right? And the third one. Um, so you can just explore and see if it makes sense to you. If you can use it, I'll be happy that you are able to make the most of it. So simply don't own it, use it, right? Just don't own the courses, take action, use it, go through the courses. They are free, but they are valuable. They're coming from years. When I did this courses, I was about 26 years, 2 years before course, right? So 26 years of my professional life, 47 years of my life, crores of investment in businesses, lots of failures, lot of learnings, doing successful things, success strategies. I put up some things, and I don't want to sell these courses because now I have latest content, a lot more things that I keep doing, new things. So I just want, if you can make the most of it, do make the most of this, right? So other thing that I want to share, there are a lot of courses, right? As I said, so what you can do is, in my website again, I have these Udemy courses, right? So now these are Udemy courses for knowledge professionals, for non-techie entrepreneurs, for business owners, right? So if you see, for knowledge professional, these are the three courses. Now, if you are a knowledge professional, teacher, trainer, coaches, consultant, a lot of things have changed now, but still the fundamental remains the same. You can go and you can just ask for free access. If you ask for free access, I'll give you access. I have to generate a coupon code, and I'll be able to give you free access, because I don't know what you need, right? So uh, the other courses that I listed are also here, but if you can always come to my website, come to the offerings page, come to this Udemy courses, or even the books. The Kindle version of the book I can offer as free, definitely, but the hardcover or paperback, I also have a cost, because we publish it from a publisher. I have a printing cost plus a delivery cost. But all, if you want a hard copy after you look at the soft copy, let me know, and we can just work in a way where only cost to cost, right? Whatever the publisher is charging, you simply pay that, and the delivery I can take care, something like that. Okay. Those are things for later. But Udemy courses, if you just go to Udemy courses, you get all my courses, right? All these three courses, either for business owners, for non-techie entrepreneurs, for knowledge professionals, right? You go to the course and claim, ask for free access, and we will give you free access, because Udemy does not allow me to create coupons, like only 100 coupons for a month. And if I have to generate 1,000 coupons, then it is just a 5 day. The coupons need to be consumed in 5 days, and in a month, I cannot create more than three coupons. So I have challenges. So I am requesting you to avail it as soon as possible, right? So the books that I was talking about, they're all available on Flipkart, Amazon, Notion Press website, just for you to just feel that what I'm saying is not some gimmick. They are real published books, right? Make sense? Right. Life course, that is everyday wisdom. Everyday wisdom, you can see that. In fact, I have my YouTube channel also, where there are a lot of business. I will be sharing a link tree. Probably, I think I made one before the session, if it is fully functional, but it does not have my YouTube links and all. All right. On vandanamehrotra.com only, if you come at the bottom of the page, the footer, right? Here you see all these Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Probably these are a good place to connect with me. YouTube, there are a lot of business videos on YouTube that I have published, and I had also done a life mastery program called Ordinary People, Extraordinary Life. There are some contents on YouTube. If I'm not sure if it is in a playlist or they are random videos, um, I will try to figure something out for that. Okay. So, but there are a lot of content, right? Good content. And I've not generally marketed myself or promoted that you like subscribe to my channel, follow me, then I will give you this free. I don't do all of that. If you like my content and if you want to subscribe, please feel free to subscribe. Okay. So in the past, I have built a list size of 35,000 people. I have been doing what I am doing now since 2017. I have done lots of programs. In the COVID time, I've done over 300 plus webinars for non-techie entrepreneurs, for business owners, for knowledge professionals, a lot of things, right? So, yeah. So in fact, if you want links to my TEDx talks, probably I can give it in the community group. I mean, I did made, I think I listed all of this for you. I'll put it in the chat. If you can make a, note. These are my LinkedIn. You can connect there. Udemy, if you want to go directly to Udemy and see. And that Vandana Mehrotra that I'm just making for my self-discovery program. But I think I would like to give you the TEDx links, because if you would like to watch my TEDx talks, I'm sharing that. I think we shared on WhatsApp in the auto messaging also, but I'm not sure if you already saw it. So I'm re-giving my links, both both the both the TEDx talk links, right? Um, right. So now I think we are done. Let's quickly have our experiential gratitude day zero exercise. And then if you have questions, we'll take questions and then we are done. Right. So now I want all of you to simply close your eyes. Just leave everything that you're doing. Just leave everything that you're doing. Simply close your eyes. All right. All set? Are you set? Are you set? Can we start the exercise? If we can start, just type in the chat box start. If we can start, type in the chat box start. If you have taken note of all the links, don't worry. I'll give all the links in the community group. Okay. And if you are set to do the day zero gratitude exercise, which we are calling gratitude beyond time, uh, all right. So I'll just give a moment for everyone to settle down, keep whatever you're doing aside, put your phone in silent mode, put your phone in silent mode, and just close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Okay. Okay, I have one hack for all of you. For this, I'm going to be stopping my screen share and just you have to look at me. Just open your eyes one time. Open your eyes. Because if a lot of thoughts you're processing right now, we need to put a stop to it, right? Because we need to get into our gratitude exercise. So this is a hack. Okay, what you do is you simply close your mouth and both your nostrils, right? Just do like this. Hold it for a second. How long you can hold going breathless and just release it. Again, do it one more time. Your mouth should be closed, your nose should be. So that means you're not breathing. When you're not breathing, you cannot think. Okay, if you're not breathing, you cannot think, right? All your thoughts stop, right? So close your nostril, close your mouth, do it one more time, and release it. Let's do it one more time. Close your nostril, close your mouth, and leave it. Let's do one more time. Close your mouth, close your nostril, and let go. Release it. Take deep breath, breathe in, and breathe out. A little variation of breathe in. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out, and hold, right? So breathe in, hold, hold your breath, breathe out, and hold your breath, right? Now, think of a younger version of yourself. How young? School days or college days, right? When you were in school, right? I'm sure something challenging would have happened in your life, right? Go back in your school days. Think of the challenging times you faced. Either you were bullied or you were not a good student, right? As per others, not a good student as per others, right? Or your teacher hit you, or you couldn't come first in the race, you lost something, whatever. Just think of those times. A younger self in school days. Now look at yourself when you were in 10th, 11th, and 12th. That version of yourself. Okay. Think of a struggling time during those years, a challenging time, a struggling time where you were broke, you felt broken, right? Think about that time. Right? Now, when you were graduating, think of a challenging time during those years. Mm. Things that you complain for, right? as a school student, or things that you have to blame for in your school life when you were in 10th, 11th, and 12th, when you were graduating, challenging times, somebody else caused that in your life, right? All right. If you are done thinking about them, now I want you to thank all of them, all those challenges that came in your life, the people who caused those challenges in your life, right? I want you to thank them, because in a way they made you courageous. In a way they strengthened something within you. In a way they made you resilient. In a way, some decisions that you took or were taken for you led you here, right? So now I want you to thank the younger version of yourself. Express your gratitude to younger version of yourself, your version during school years, your version during college years. Thank your younger version. Express your gratitude to your younger version for whatever it faced that made you who you are today, in a good way. Look at how those challenges that you faced, that your younger version faced, made you grow and evolve into a better version of yourself. Feel the shift of energy that is happening within you. When you are doing this, feel the shift of energy that's happening within you. Do you have a smile on your face looking at younger version of yourself? Are you able to forgive those people who hurt you in some way? A little forgiveness as of now? Are you able to forgive your own self for being so hard on yourself? Right? And feel the shift of energy happening within you right now. And if you are done, very slowly, gradually, very slowly open your eyes. Or if you wish to be in that state, continue to be in that state. Continue to be in that state. You don't have to come out of it. If you feel like spending more time with your younger self, if you feel a need to process those thoughts a little longer, please do that. And afterwards, you can write a thank you note, a gratitude note to your younger version. And if you feel like sharing with us, you can share in the community. I hope you've got the community link. So that is the most important link that you need to have right now in this session. Pooja, can you share the gratitude as an attitude community link once again? Because we shared a lot of links. Just join that link. And if you are not able to capture the link, just send a message on the number, WhatsApp number that you have, and we will share it again with you. You can just share it with the group, and that becomes your day zero post. We start today, right? For the 21-day challenge. So this is day zero. We will not count it. Day 23rd Feb is the 21-day challenge is when it ends, and we'll have a celebration, and we'll have a get together once again. And thank you so much. So all I want to say is that you were never lost, right? I was never lost, right? I was being guided. That's how you were never lost. You were always being guided. Whatever challenges life has thrown upon you is not because life does not owe you anything. Okay. Life does not owe us anything. Every breath is a gift. Okay. So, in a way, life has been giving us situations that helps us grow, evolve into a better version of ourselves, right? So, on that note, thank you so much for participating today, and I hope you got all the links. If something that I said and you have not received, please send us a message and we will act on it, right? On the what number that you have. The Kindle version of the book I will send again because I don't, all my past January links have expired. Courses link I have shared. If anything you're not able to find, you can go to vandanamehrotra.in, that website, and you can access that, right? Is there anyone has any questions? Anyone has any questions? I'm open to questions. I'm just going to unmute all the participants. Um, if you want to share something or ask something, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask. I think you can unmute yourself. Anyone has any questions about the challenge? Anyone who wants to express something, how this session was for you? Anything, something left unanswered? Uh,
Yeah, hi Vandana, this is Bakshish here. Actually, I can't put on my video because that's disabled by you. But anyways, it was a good session, and luckily, I think this was it was time for me to connect to you, and it was so
Thank
good
you,
to have
ma'am.
a live session. And I really appreciate whatever you have done so far, and your whatever you're sharing with the people around and spreading the awareness about the gratitude. I'm so much have I have hearts for you. So thank you so much, and the exercise was a
Thank
good
you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
yes. Sorry, Bakshish. Yeah, you can continue. I think somebody else wanted. Can we just have one person speaking at a time? Thank you so
Ma'am,
much.
myself,
Sorry.
myself, can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead. Uh,
Ma'am, this class,
just
it
before
has
that, I
been
want to
over.
thank Bakshi. Just before that, can I just thank Bakshish for sharing her words? Thank you so much. And your name Bakshish means right? Bakshish. It's a reward. Thank you, Bakshish, for your kind words. Yeah, go ahead, Nihadia Khalil.
Ma'am, this class was about gratitude. Actually, gratitude, everybody should practice gratitude. Then only we can win in our life. Even if we thank for the things which we have in our life, then God will make us more happy. Our spiritual independence, our happiness, everything will come in our way. We will be always contented. And the class was superb. Thank you, ma'am. A little I missed, but I am very happy for you. Thank you, ma'am. Even if I have not seen you, I'll just or a video we can't chat. Otherwise, I have shown my face. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was being a pleasure hearing such words. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for participating. Anyone else who would like to say something, just unmute yourself. You can simply unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am. I want to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, Gunjan, go ahead.
सबसे पहले थैंक यू सो मच फॉर टुडेज सेशन एंड मैं इससे पहले काफी ज्यादा अपसेट थी एंड मुझे लग रहा था कुछ भी वर्क नहीं करने वाला कुछ भी नहीं होता एंड मेरे पास बहुत बार नोटिफिकेशंस आई थी ग्रेटिट्यूड वाली बट मैंने सोचा कुछ होने नहीं वाला रहने दो क्या ही ज्वाइन करना है बट एट लास्ट आई ज्वाइंड एंड मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा एंड काफी कुछ मुझे लग रहा है कि आई नीड टू चेंज इन माई लाइफ नाउ सो या थैंक यू
Lovely.
सो मच
Thank you, Gunjan. Thank you for giving your time to me and showing up today. Thank you so much. And being present till the end of the session. Thank you so much. Anyone else who wants to say something? If not, can we end the session? So Abhi 21-day challenge. I hope you joined the community. Then we will again have a live session on day 21, which is 23rd February. It's a Sunday. And then we can just do some celebrations. And for the book reading club, if you would like to join, I think we shared the link. Otherwise, if you can ask for it, we'll send 1:1, no problem. Right. So I thank you once again for joining this challenge. And actually, you are the ones who have driven this challenge for me. I have generally, I think I make a lot of things. I'm very creative. I'll create my programs. But this was something which was not driven by me. It was driven by all of you based on the Facebook campaign that you saw and based on the messages you sent to me. I thought it is all over. It was just a post. You share a screenshot and I will give you some free gifts. That's all. I ended it there. But because so many people kept on writing what this challenge is all about, how to participate in the challenge, it is free or paid, people were writing so much, then I thought I need to take it to next level, and that's where I designed all of this. And I thought, okay, let's this year, at least 4 times I want to do this challenge and lead this. I enjoy doing this, so thank you so much for your participation once again, and I really enjoyed this session with all of you. Thanks everyone. Take care. Take care and bye for now. And do post your day zero gratitude reflection, that whatever we discussed today, that exercise that you are thanking younger version of yourself. So whatever thoughts have occurred to you, you can write a letter to yourself, and if you feel like sharing that with us, today's points are not going to be counted. It's a very personal exercise, but if you still want to share, please go ahead and share in the community. And I hope you got the community link. Is important, right? I hope the community link you have, because that is where everything begins. So please join the community, right? And that community is only for people who are attending live. I don't want to do a broadcast of that community link to those 1600 people who signed up on Facebook for the challenge. It's only for serious people. So that's why it's important that you have the community link. If you don't have it, I will again one more time share it. um, um, okay, all of you do you have the community link? Do you have the community link? Pooja, can we share the community link one more time, Pooja? Where is my? I've put so many links that I'm struggling to find the right link. Okay, gratitude as an attitude. I found the link. Yes, I'm going to be sharing that link with you. Just keep that link handy, because that is the only thing you need right now. Other everything else you can find, okay? Because this is the link only shared in the live session. I won't be sharing the community link. If I have who all have attended the workshop, if I have their data, because I've tried a new way to conduct today's session. I've not gone through the Zoom account. Through some other means, I have done this session. So if I have data, I'll send. But right now, I don't know. So please make a note of the community link that you need to join. Right. Thanks, everyone. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice evening. Eat well, sleep well, rest well, enjoy well, and keep growing and keep evolving. Thank you, everyone. And thanks, Pooja, for helping me with today's session. Thanks, everyone. Bye bye.